Philadelphia. I mean, after a cataclysmic 3-14 start, Philadelphia has a winning record over the last 2 months. They now just sit 4 games back from the 6th seed. And when you look who's ahead of them, the Hawks have a major injury. The Bulls could be selling Chiney. How have they been able to find their footing here?
I love it when you sing, sis. Hey, it's been a pretty good week for Philadelphia. And this guy right here, Tyrese Maxey, is the reigning most improved player in the NBA. But he's also having a career year. But particularly, he's been going off in January. 29 points per game, again, 7 assists per game, most in a month. And I'll show you how he's getting it done on the floor. You got to love it. Well, without Joel Embiid out there, that means his usage and most importantly, his touches are going up. He's 5th in touches in a game so far this year. So watch this. Here's a pick and roll. Everyone's eyes are on him. He attracts 3. Someone's even reaching from behind. He's able to find his teammates. That's how they've gotten to be back in the win column. But what I love, it's his skill. It's his speed. Look at that. 3rd in the NBA in blow-bys since January 6th. I love his leadership. He's pointing. He's looking. He's directing. This is the franchise, the most important guy moving forward because of his ability not only to get downhill, but also to find his teammates and score. Last but not least, I want you guys to see what kind of company he's in. Look at these guys. Okay, 25+ points in 12 consecutive games. You've got Maxey right there this year. You've got Embiid, AI, and it's always good when you're on a list like this with Will, Malika.
Yeah, and in Philadelphia, when you're in the same company as AI, Stephen A. knows this. You worked as a columnist there for many, many years and as a reporter as well. His improvement, it's really been a huge part of Philadelphia's success here. I think he had a case for an all-star, even if the votes didn't go his way. But when you're talking about this team, I know what you're going to say.
They ain't going anywhere. We know this because it all comes down to the health of Joel Embiid, which is no longer reliable. It's never been, but it's really gotten worse. It's regressed. Having said all of that, let's put Tyrese Maxey in its proper perspective. He is carrying the franchise on his shoulders. They've got some other good players, but in the end, Embiid is out missing his games. Paul George has not been what was expected, primarily due to injuries. Tyrese Maxey is all they have, not just because of his skill set, but because of his youth. So you're the Philadelphia 76ers, and he's the guy you got to sell now. He's the guy you got to market because you can't market Paul George, and you can't trust Embiid to be there to be marketed.
Oh, we here. We here. Because I can remember a few or several countdowns ago when I said that this franchise belongs to Tyrese Maxey, and he's the best player on this team. And I remember you,
Joel,
my family,
nicknamed the franchise.
Malika and Bob with his good hair. Y'all sit up here and act like I passed gas on national TV. That's the way y'all looked at me. And here's the thing.
Don't need the visual.
Tyrese Maxey right now.
Hold
on.
Yeah, horrible. Whatever, the worst analogy.
Whatever. Listen, Tyrese Maxey, what we're witnessing is growth. We saw some reports, and I confirmed with Mike Wilborn how Anthony Edwards reached out to Michael Jordan about how he handled double teams. Tyrese Maxey is learning how to be the #1 option, how to play without Joel Embiid on the floor. That's why we're watching him right now take this leap. And if you're Philly, you're not going anywhere this year, okay? Maybe a first-round exit. That's what I think their ceiling is. But then this offseason, everyone needs to be evaluated except for Tyrese Maxey. This is his ball club.
Perk, I want to give you your flowers, but I have a follow-up question to that. So before last year, you were the first one to say, hey, maybe Joel Embiid not playing is a better option.
I said
what do you think about where the Sixers are right now? Because Joel Embiid is out, but you still have Paul George and Tyrese. They should still be able to squeak if they can keep
Paul
going.
Paul George is out for this game.
Exactly, but hopefully for the next few months.
You can't trust either one of them. Availability. You can't trust Paul George.
So it's developing the team around Tyrese Maxey and dealing with whatever else happens in the offseason.
You have no choice now. They've given you no choice because of the amount of games that they have missed. 402 games Joel Embiid has missed in his NBA career.
Is that 47% of his career?
47%. It includes the first 2 years when he didn't play after the foot surgery.
So it's gotten to a point now where you got to start thinking along the lines of business. Gate receipts. I mean, because he's going to be out. You ain't showing up to the arena and he's out today. No, you know in advance Joel Embiid ain't going to be there. You got to take that into consideration when it comes to just fiscal responsibility. Sorry to sound that way, but it's true.
Oh, sounding.
I'm on fire. It's NBA,